Episode 44 is here of the farewell series for Pat Sajak. We're going to play the second edition now of Jeopardy!
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to the options. Will let you fine-tune the game just the way you want to. Normal game? Okay. So how many people? Type in your name, Player 1. Player 1, here's your buzz-in key. Let's get this show on the road.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is...
Let's get things underway. Player 1.
Let's do President's Monograms for 100.
RMN.
Player 1.
Who was Richard Nixon?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Monograms for 200.
DDE.
Player 1.
Who was Dwight David Eisenhower?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. Pick again. And then yes.
RWR.
Player 1.
Who's Ronald Reagan?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Monograms for 400.
HCH.
Player 1.
Who is Herbert Clark Hoover?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
Monograms for 500.
JKP.
Player 1.
Who is James Knox Polk?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Really big for 100.
It's the nearest capital city to the really big tombs seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is Cairo?
Right you are.
Big for 200.
Longer than 2 football fields, this airship was launched at Friedrichshafen, Germany in 1936.
Player 1.
What is the Hindenburg?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Growing over 20 feet, it's the largest predatory fish.
Player 1.
What is the Great White Shark?
That's the critter
That's
we're
the
looking
critter
for.
we're looking for.
Greenland is more than 2.5 times the size of this next largest island.
Anyone at all? Player 2?
What is Madagascar?
Good answer, but
No.
sorry. That's wrong. Anybody? Here's what we were
New
looking
Guinea.
for.
Really big for 500.
With its supporting roots and trunks, a single one of these trees in India covers some 3 acres.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is a banyan tree?
Correct. Pick again.
World Geography for 100.
Marseille, this country's main seaport, is on its Mediterranean coast.
Nobody? Player 2?
What is Spain?
Good answer, but sorry. That's wrong. Player 1.
What is France?
Exactly.
Exactly.
The Casa Rosada, residence of this country's president, stands on the Plaza de Mayo in Buenos Aires.
Player 1.
What is Argentina?
Right. Keep
Right,
going.
keep going.
You control the board.
World Geography 300.
Natives of this large, colorful island call it Kalalit Nunat.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is Greenland?
Exactly.
Geography for 4.
The Kuril Islands separate the Sea of Okhotsk from this largest ocean.
Player 1.
What is the Pacific Ocean?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the capital of Spain.
Player 1.
What is Madrid?
Exactly.
Exactly. Before and after, a dump for 100.
A. Milne boy who stole from the rich to give to the poor.
Player 1.
Who is Christopher Robin Hood?
Precisely.
Before and after, a dump for 200.
Popular sax-playing war action figure.
Player 2.
Who is Kenny G.I. Joe?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Before and after.
A dump.
For 300.
Instructor's favorite West End girls group.
Is that it? Anyone? Player 3.
What is Teacher's Hot Spice Girls?
Ooh, no, sorry. Nobody? Player 1.
What is Teacher's Pet Shop Boys?
That's right. Pick again.
Before and after, a dump for 400.
Exclamation point who played Luke Skywalker.
Player 1.
What is question mark Hamill?
Oh, that's incorrect.
Oh,
Anyone at all? This is the correct
punctuation
question.
mark Hamill. I was close. A dump for 500.
Dogpatch resident who claims to have invented baseball.
Player 2.
Who is Little Abner Doubleday?
Definitely.
Give me body language. For 100, please, Alex.
In days past, a young punk often put a chip on this and dared others to knock it off.
Player 2.
What is his shoulder?
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
Body language. For 200, please.
To sense something intuitively is to feel it in these calcium storehouses.
Player 2.
What are your bones?
There's another
That's
one
it,
I knew, but I
exactly.
wasn't sure enough.
Body language. For 300, Alex.
When you act out of pique and harm yourself in the process, you cut off this to spite your face.
Nobody? Player 3.
What is your tongue?
Oh, that's incorrect.
No.
Is that it? Anyone? This
Your
is the correct
nose.
question.
Body language. For 400.
A fearsome foe is said to be armed to these body parts. Scary.
Player 2.
What are the teeth?
Right you are.
Body language. For 500, please.
Insincere words, not backed up by deeds, are this type of service.
Player 3.
What is lip service?
Exactly.
How about Share Films? For 100, Alex.
Cher won Nicolas Cage's heart and an Oscar in this romantic comedy.
Player 1.
What is Moonstruck?
Yes.
Share films for 200.
This film featured Cher as Meryl Streep's gal pal and co-worker at a nuclear plant.
Player 3.
What is Silkwood?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Share Films. For 300, please, Alex.
Cher was a bewitching sculptor in this movie based on a John Updike novel.
Player 2.
What is the Witches of Eastwick?
Precisely.
Share Films. For 400, please.
In this 1985
Looks like that last
film,
one is
Cher
the,
portrayed Rusty Dennis, the mother of a disfigured son.
Looks like the last one's gonna be the Daily Double.
Player 2.
What is Mask?
Absolutely. Pick again. Answer. The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
700, that's it?
Cher played a public defender of a deaf murder suspect in this 1987 film.
Player 2.
What is Suspect?
Exactly.
Ugh,
That's the end of the
get it
Jeopardy
right.
round. Let's take a look
He
at the
knows his
scores.
Cher
You're on a
films.
roll, Player 1. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
I'd like novelist playwrights. For 200, Alex.
Joseph Heller based his play Clevenger's Trial on Chapter 8 of this, his most famous novel.
Player 2.
What is Catch-22?
Right you are.
Novelist playwrights? For 400, please, Alex.
Years before the novel Lolita, he published his verse play Smrti under a pseudonym in 1923.
Nobody? This is the correct question.
Novelist playwrights for 600, Alex.
Sheppy is this of Human Bondage author's play about a barber who wins the sweepstakes.
Anyone at all? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Novelist playwrights for 800, please.
Answer?
We've got
Daily double.
First daily double already.
Could you make your wager, please?
This British
All but
romance novelist
300.
was in her 20s when she wrote the 1925 play Blood Money.
Player 2?
Who is Agatha Christie?
Ooh, no,
No,
sorry.
that's wrong.
This is the correct question.
Cartland.
Novelist playwrights for 1,000, Alex.
A giant among American women novelists, she wrote the play Stage Door with George S. Kaufman.
Nobody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
How about groups for 200?
As a teen, you may feel their pressure. As the accused, they will make up your jury.
Player 1.
What are peers?
Exactly.
Groups for 400.
One of these groups may be pep or firing.
Player 1.
What are squad?
Right you are.
Groups for 600.
From Middle English for a pack of animals, it's a disorganized mob that may have a rouser.
Player 1.
What is a rebel?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
Groups for
It's
800.
another term for truck drivers from the time when their horsepower came from teams of horses.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
Groups for 1,000.
Young families started after World War II produced this boom phenomenon.
Player 1.
What is baby boom?
Definitely.
Singers for 200.
This Judd, whose real name is Christina, took her stage name from a line in the song Route 66.
Player 1.
Who is Winona?
Exactly.
Singers for 4.
In her teens, this Queen of Soul toured with the New Bethel Choir as a featured singer.
Player 1.
Who is Aretha Franklin?
That's correct.
Singers for 600.
She and Bobby Brown have something in common. That was the duet they sang on his 1992 album.
Nobody? This is the correct question.
Whitney Houston.
This Wayne had a way with and a hit with Donka Shane.
Player 1.
Who is Wayne Newton?
He's the one.
He's the one. Singers for 1,000.
This singer's father, Jose Fajardo, was once a bodyguard to Cuban President Batista.
Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Gloria Estefan. Sports World for 200.
Former Oklahoma coach Barry Switzer moved south in 1994 to take over this pro football team.
Player 1.
Who is, what are the Dallas Cowboys?
Definitely.
Sports World for 4.
This athletic shoe company was named for an African gazelle admired for its swiftness.
Is that Player 1?
What is Reebok?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
Couldn't be Nike.
In
It's,
1994,
goddess
a
of
penalty
victory.
kick goal by Dunga won this country its 4th Soccer World Cup.
Player 2?
What is Brazil?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Pick again.
Sports World for 800?
The 1997 model of this Chevrolet sports car is only the 4th redesign since its 1953 introduction.
Player 1.
What is a Corvette?
Well done. Yes.
Sports World for 1,000.
The Washington Huskies won the 1997 title in this sport on the Cooper River in Camden, New Jersey.
Player 1.
What is rowing?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Fashion statements for 200.
When a politician declares his candidacy, he throws this into the ring.
Player 1.
What is hat?
All right.
All right. Statements for 4.
It's a cinch you know that to tighten this accessory means to economize.
Player 1.
What is a belt?
Exactly.
Exactly.
If you chuckle secretly to yourself, you're laughing up this part of a garment.
Anyone? Player 3.
What is your lapel?
Good guess.
Good guess.
But it's not what we're looking
wrong.
for. Anybody? What we were looking for
Sleeve.
was this.
Statements for
An
800.
insufferably arrogant, conceited bloke is too big for these.
Player 1.
His britches.
Very good.
Very
Pick
good.
again.
Pick again.
A cravat soiree, or an old West term for a hanging.
Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
Mayan for 200.
Correlating this system of measuring time to hours, the Mayan one starts in 3114 BC.
Player 1.
What is the calendar?
Precisely.
Mayan for 400.
The Mayans domesticated turkeys, ducks, dogs, and these pollinating insects.
Player 1.
What are bees?
Exactly.
Mayan for 6.
Answer? The Daily Double.
And I get a daily double.
Could you make your wager, please?
1,800.
Peninsula that was home to such Mayan sites as Rio Bec, Becan, and Uxmal.
Player 1.
What is the Yucatan?
Right you are.
Mayan for 8.
Mayan art is classified as pre-this.
Player 2?
What is primitivism?
No, that's not
No.
right. Sorry. Is that it? Anyone? This is the correct question.
Pre-Columbian.
And the final answer of the round. The Mayans' principal unit of currency was this bean.
Anybody? Here's what we were looking
Cow
for.
bean. And player
Let's
3
see how all the
is
players are doing
gone.
after the Double Jeopardy round.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy.
Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. Player 3, sorry, you can't continue on with us in Final Jeopardy.
Oh, man.
It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, and then we'll give you a couple of seconds to think about your wager.
Famous artists.
All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
All right.
The Final Jeopardy answer is as follows. Good luck, everyone.
In a 15-minute-long ceremony, his New York townhouse was designated a cultural landmark in 1998.
Who was Andy Warhol?
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Player 2, your question. That's
Not
right. I'm sorry.
Basquiat.
And your wager? Player 1, your question. Very good. What was your
Yeah.
wager?
Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy. Player 1.
$16,000 we just won.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
And we'll see you soon for our 45th episode.